And for the next 5 days, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month by highlighting some of the efforts Hispanic community members here in Maine are doing to strengthen our state.
So News Center Maine's Henny Yashivi will bring us a series of stories all week. It starts today by introducing us to the flavors behind Restaurante, Corazón y mi Casita. Hola, Hannah.
Buenos días, Sharon y Lee. Para Laura y Joseph Urtuzuastegui, el nombre del restaurante El Corazón significa que la comida auténtica mexicana que preparan viene con el esfuerzo y del corazón. Good morning, everyone. The word El Corazón means heart. The owners of the restaurant El Corazón, Laura and Joseph Urtuzuastegui, tell me that all the food that they make comes from recipes and effort straight from the heart. Here's a look at how their journey started here in Maine.
My daughter called me up one day, and we were living in northern Arizona, and she says, Mom, why don't you, I was thinking, why don't you come move to Maine because there's no good Mexican food. I'm like, mija, I go.
It all sounded like a crazy idea to Joseph and Laura. They were both raised by Mexican parents and cooks. Tamales, enchiladas, flan, all things Joseph started picturing on the menu if they opened a food truck in Maine.
Let's fulfill my dream. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So we took a leap of faith.
Presentarle a la gente con platillos auténticos mexicanos, no nomás del norte de México, pero ciertas partes del país de México, como Jalisco, Veracruz, Oaxaca.
So the first crazy idea became a reality 9 years ago in Portland. 4 years later, El Corazón opened its official restaurant doors on State Street in Portland.
This is El Corazón's version of the Sonoran hot dog.
A popular dish from Sonora, Mexico, and a big hit for hungry customers.
We start with a bacon-wrapped weenie, drop it in the fryer, along with a jalapeno, just to give it an attitude, give it a bad attitude. We'll throw
Fast
the jalapeno
forward.
there. This is a meal in itself, and it is indigenous to Mexico. Okay, go ahead.
It'll be a mouthful.
Authentic Mexican meals and customer support led them to recently open a second restaurant called Casita in South Portland.
And inside we have it on the wall, mi casita es tu casita. And it makes people feel more comfortable, welcomed.
Welcomed, just the way Joseph and Laura felt ever since they took that leap of faith.
And I think it's the best decision in our lives.
Now they're giving back.
We met with the president of SMCC and the director of the Culinary Arts program, and we decided to donate scholarship funds for their culinary students.
El dinero viene del corazón. So si tú no disfrutas ese dinero en corazón, entonces no te va a traer más dinero. Tienes que disfrutarlo con otra persona que lo necesita.
One thing that we always kept in mind growing up is don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your language, your culture. Adopt to the area you're in, but don't ever forget where you came from.
Durante todo el mes de noviembre, Restaurante El Corazón va a celebrar la festividad mexicana llamada el Día de los Muertos. Cualquier persona que viene al restaurante puede traer una foto de alguien que ya haya fallecido y hará un mural con todas las fotos para celebrar la vida que tuvieron. Coming up in November, Restaurante El Corazón will be celebrating el Día de los Muertos, which is a very popular festivity in Mexico. Anyone who comes to the restaurant can bring a picture of a loved one who passed away. Laura and Joseph will do a collage with all the pictures as a way to celebrate their lives. Lee and Sharon.